Hola cholas, welcome back to my channel. So today I have for you a exotic spin on the normal Smokey Eye. I figured I'd do a look for you guys that's really easy but still glam. And you know, maybe some of you are a little bit uncomfortable with playing with some colors, so we did a little bit but not too much. You're still gonna look great. If you guys want to learn how to do this look, keep on watching. Okay guys, so I already went ahead and did my brows and I primed my eyes using the Urban Decay's primer potion. I'm just gonna go ahead and set it with just a regular white eyeshadow. It doesn't matter which one you use, okay? By the way, I'm just using this Morphe brush. Just flat powder. Next, I'm just going to go with my transition color. I'm just going to use a light brown color from a Kohl Scents eyeshadow palette. Since we're going to go in with a really dark color, black, I'm going to make sure your transition colors really blend it out. Next, from the same palette, I'm going to go ahead and use like a nice coppery color for just a deeper transition to go really into the crease. And I'm also using this small crease brush by Kohl. And I'm just putting it right in the crease to really define it. Okay, so now before I put the black eyeshadow down, just to make it a little bit darker, I'm gonna just use some of MAC's Feline eyeliner. And I'm gonna put this down and blend it out. Make sure you stay really close to the lash line. Like, one thing about using black bases, or I feel like any kind of colored base, don't go crazy. Only put maybe half the amount of the area that you need. That way, when you blend out, there'll be enough space, you know, because if you have too much product, it's just going to be everywhere. I literally feel like that's all you need. And you just blend it with your finger, honestly. It's going to kind of look crazy at first, but that's okay because we're going to be covering it with eyeshadow. And we just, like I said, just want to put a little base down so it's darker. See, perfect. It doesn't have to be super dark. Next, I'm going to be using this Morphe B16 small packing brush. And I'm going to be taking some of MAC's eyeshadow in Carbon. It's the blackest. Now the trick, my trick at least, with black eyeshadow, small bits at a time. Blend it, put a little bit, blend it, a little bit, blend it, and then see how much you really need. Don't go crazy, girl. You're going to have a black eye in seconds. I mean, if you want a black eye, like, be my guest. Okay, now it looks like you don't know how to blend to save your life. Don't freak out. Now here comes the tricky part. You're gonna try to go a little bit into your crease, but not like deep pushing in and like swiping. Just this little bit higher. See, I'm like really tapping into my crease. I'm taking a clean, small blending brush, the one we used earlier from Kohl. And start blending out that edge. And this part is literally just time. Like, time will tell. Like, you break up with someone, time will tell. You know, time's gonna make, over time, it's gonna get better. But you probably gonna be blending for a couple minutes, girl, I ain't gonna lie. Now for the actual crease to get a perfect blending from the black into the copper color that we used, I'm going to use a really dark brown, also from the Kohl Scents palette. And then we're just going to blend that out with a Morphe blending brush. Whenever I'm doing smoky eye looks, I always get really nervous as I'm doing them because I feel like sometimes if it looks too dark, I'm like, is this really gonna look nice? But like, I feel like even with any eye look, like once the lashes are long, that's gonna determine whether it looks good or not. Because for some reason, like once you put the lashes on, it's like, oh my gosh, like I'm alive. Always remember to blend. I always forget to blend like this weird area between like the front of my brow and here. Like it always just like gets neglected. Like, I'm sorry, I forgot about you. But like I literally just kind of like dust my blending brush so it's like clean, and then whatever like transition shades, I just kind of try to sweep it up. Not too heavily because you don't like this weird. I mean, just so it's like not, no, it's not left out. It's not a little orphan left in the rain. Come here, little baby. We're gonna pop on some lashes. I'm gonna use the Glamour lashes. They're not in their packaging. But I am gonna use the Glamour lashes by Vegas Nay EYLURE. We're just gonna go in and curl our lashes. By the way, I don't know if anybody even cares, but I'm using the CoverGirl eyelash curler. Using Definer Lash Mascara by Maybelline. So I'm actually gonna go in with Pearl to highlight my brow bone. And I'm gonna be using this number 8 smudge brush by Sonia Kashuk. As you probably noticed, I don't have an array of brushes, but I feel like I do own brushes that everyone probably owns brushes that are very universal and can be used for multiple purposes. So you don't have to buy, you know, go out and spend like $1,000 on all these different brushes for like all these little things. Like most brushes are very universal. Remember, brush out that fallout, girl. I'm just kind of lightly dragging that into my transition shade. I'm just gonna pop on my eyelashes now. Okay, I'm gonna try not to stretch my eye this time. God bless America. Just look at that. How much of a difference does that make? Like, hey, like, you wanna buy me a drink? And like, hey, you wanna buy me a drink? Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and put on the rest of my makeup, and then I'll be back to put on my under eyes. So I went ahead and put the Feline eyeliner by MAC in my waterline, and I also, because I didn't have a white base with me right now, I just put some concealer, NYX Full Coverage Concealer. It looks like this, comes in a little pot. And I just put a little bit under my eye to make it lighter and kind of use it as a base for my lime green that I'm going to go in with. So pick up the lime green from the same Coastal Scents palette and pack it on. Okay, if you're wondering why the side's already done, off of camera, I just wanted to test and see what I wanted to do, and I kind of messed up a little bit, but then I decided to do this, so we're good. So I'm gonna show you how to do this side. Okay. I mean, I feel like the lime green says like, hey, I can do a smoky eye, but hey, I'm also a daredevil. Okay, for my inner corner highlight, I'm also gonna go back in with Pearl by BECCA. Okay guys, this is a completed eye look. I just went ahead and popped some Whirl and Persistence on my lips by MAC. If you guys have any suggestions on videos that you guys would like me to do, go ahead and leave them in the comments below. And if you guys enjoyed this video, don't forget to give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Bye, see you guys next time.